Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is Venus Baby Tarot, and today I'm going to give you your weekly message for August 12th through the 18th. I hope you're all doing well. It is a little early in the morning, but I'm getting this going for you, Taurus. I actually decided to use the Taurus candle here for you today. It's beautiful. It has sage and rosewood in it. It smells really, really good. So anyway, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has in store for you. These are kind of hard to shuffle, so I'm just pulling them from the top. But anyway, so we're going to see what Spirit has in store for you for this week. So you have held, which can be a message of support. You're going to have a lot of support. And then inspiration, intuition was on the bottom of the deck. So I think that kind of piggybacks off of like the reading that we have, the readings we've been doing for you guys, or I've been doing for you guys, where, you know, you've had a lot of inspiration, a lot of new ideas that are coming in for you. And basically like that intuition is just telling you, you know, trust it. Trust the messages that you are getting from Spirit, you know, like really lean in, I feel, is what that is about for you. So, okay, let's see what else you have. You have Mercury, which is, we're still in Mercury retrograde, but it says think, learn, network, and communicate. So that could also be important. Communication is coming in with Gemini. And it does say curiosity, intellect, and networking once again. So I do feel that there are going to be some important moments of working together with people, like meeting the right people, you know, a Spirit sort of aligning things at the, you know, you just running into the most, you know, the important people. Sorry, once again, I'm still kind of waking up. You running into or meeting the right people at the right time, you know, like I feel like this is a message of things really being in alignment for you this week. As in like the universe is just aligning things. And it's like you really don't even have to do anything about it. What you just really need to do is trust your intuition about individuals. Now, for some of you, it could be an actual Gemini that you are communicating with. Now, you have the Six of Wands with the World card. And the King of Wands, this is your energy that you're going to be embodying this week, which is just like frickin' gorgeous. I gotta be honest with you, because like, I swear the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands keeps coming out for Taurus in terms of your energetic frequency. And I like can't say enough like how much I love that. So, okay. What is coming in for Taurus this week? The Page of Cups. For some of you, like it's a communication with somebody who owes you an apology, or somebody who's expressing their feelings for you, expressing their appreciation for you even. Interesting. Page of Swords. The Hierophant. Okay. What is Taurus's opportunity? The Seven of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. And the Seven of Swords. Interesting. What is working out for Taurus this week? Excuse me. The Nine of Pentacles. That's what's working out for you. That's amazing. I love it. What is working out for Taurus? The High Priestess. There's that intuition. The Ten of Wands. Oh my gosh. You have the Tower on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I kind of want to put this card over here. This intuition. And it's really funny because Storm is underneath that, which is the Tower. And then profound relationships, okay, is on the bottom of the deck. So you're going to have profound relationships coming in for you this week. Like I said, important people are going to enter your life or re-enter your life this week. Important conversations are going to be had. Like I feel, like I said, just like this sort of alignment, spiritual alignment, synchronicity, that's at play very heavily for you this week. I mean, if you're looking for love at this time, you could just randomly meet an important person this week, okay? Because look, you have King of Cups over here. So, I mean, yeah, okay. So your energy that you're embodying this week, Taurus, which is freaking gorgeous. Like, it's freaking gorgeous. You have the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, and the World card. This is very successful energy. I'm like looking, okay, the cards are somewhat straight. Y'all know how I am about that. Anyway. Yeah, so this is very successful energy. This is very inspired energy. This is motivated, determined, just like on track with things, like receiving recognition, being valued, being like appreciated, like, you know, just kind of being this energy that is the type of energy that people tend to look up to, or the type of energy that people tend to want to embody. Like, you are going to be that, and things are going to be successfully working out for you. If you have been dealing with worries and stressors about whether or not something is going to work out for you, I feel like with the World card, you know, because the World card is an ending, but it indicates a celebratory ending, as if like the cycle has been reached, you have graduated or reached some sort of achievement, and now you get to start over with something new. And so this individual is resting. So that kind of indicates for me that there is peace of mind about a situation that you may have been worrying about, to be really honest with you. And there could be some communication that comes in that is going to help you see that you are successful. Like I said, where you could be recognized, or you're receiving some kind of accolades or attention or appreciation, or a situation is just working out for you that you were worried about, period, right? With this, like, think and learn, for some of you, like, I know school is starting like right now. So for some of you, like, you are going to go after something in your life that you are feeling very inspired about, like something that you want to learn more about, or that you want to try or experience, okay? It could be going back to school. I'm going back to school. It's actually really funny because, like, I wasn't really thinking about going back to school, but it kept coming through the Taurus readings. And I was like, you know what? I think that I'm finally ready to like go get my master's degree. So, yeah, so I decided to go back to school. But anyway, so, yeah, I've been focusing on my kids. I think that's what I tell everybody, like, you know, but anyway, enough about me. So so there is some sort of successful outcome, or like I said, you're feeling very inspired. And if you are like me, you are going back to school. Okay. So what is coming in for you is a Page of Cups. That is good news. That's good news. That warms your heart. It makes you feel good. It's just the feel good energy. With the Page of Swords, it can be communication that is coming in from, you know, in like text, email. It can be, you know, just any kind of like digital communication. It can even be like mail. It can be spoken communication, but I often like very much equate the Page of Swords with like the internet, but that's me personally. With the Hierophant there, it can be in terms of an institution, like you're receiving a message from an institution. It could be your bank, or it could be a loan that you're applying for, or it could be, for some of you, it could even be like a relationship, like a past relationship even, where, you know, like there's important communication. So for some of you guys, like it could be a past relationship and you're receiving like an apology, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Could be a Gemini, like I said over here with Gemini, but you also have Taurus, Leo, Any fixed sign, that's Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, and you have Cancer, Pisces. I'll just, yeah. And then, yeah, maybe even Virgo and maybe even Libra. Oh, and Scorpio. So those are the signs that are here, but it could be any sign. But anyway, you could receive an apology. But for those of you that like are in a relationship, there could be really strong communication this week that is happening between the two of you. And, you know, it's just really uplifting your spirit. For others of you, though, it can be communication like we were talking about. It can be communication that is coming in terms of people you are networking in, or like a teacher that is going to enter your life, like, you know, or a mentor even, or somebody that you're going to mentor with that Hierophant energy. But this is going to be very uplifting energy, like regardless of what this communication is that comes in for you. Like I just listed several different things it could be. It is going to uplift your energy. I do feel like you're also going to be learning some very valuable information this week that is going to help propel you forward in your life. But because you have the High Priestess and the intuition, I do feel like it's going to be very important for you to pay attention to your intuition about it, because like, don't brush it off. Like this valuable piece of information, you know, could be super important for you in terms of moving forward in your life. And if you aren't trusting your intuition, or you're not in tune with your intuition, you could get busy with something else and not realize like the value or the importance of this. Okay. And it could be even information or like a connection with a stranger. Okay. That's why I feel like being in tune with your intuition and being in tune with that, like, synchronicity, it's just going to be important, because you're going to realize like, this is a relationship or an encounter or a networking opportunity that is going to be very important for me to take note of. Okay. And so I just feel like you really need to know that, like, there's some sort of important communication that is going to come in for you that is going to be valuable for you, regardless of what it is. Okay. And I mean, like I said, it could be somebody who's going to apologize. It could be some sort of, you know, like with a relationship, it doesn't have to be a romantic partner. It could be anybody, but there is something that is going to be very valuable for you this week in terms of communication. So pay attention. Okay. With this Held card, I feel like you could also feel a lot more supported by individuals in your life, because I'm looking at the Page of Cups with the Held card. And, so on this like path that you're on currently, or new path that you're starting with that, you know, World card, like you've ended an old cycle, you're starting a new path, you could actually find that you have a lot more support, or you have a community of people around you who are very uplifting, who are, you know, really cheering you on and wanting the absolute best for you. And if you were not feeling supported before, I feel like you're really going to feel it this week. Okay, your opportunity, the Seven of Wands, Six of Pentacles, and the Seven of Swords. I'm going to get a couple more cards on the Seven of Swords, but what I feel for the Six of Pentacles is that, you know, there is some sort of like harmony, like the sort of, because I'm looking at this 8 and I'm thinking like the universe is aligning everything for you. You've just got to trust the process. You've got to believe that things are really unfolding for you in a super beneficial way. With the Seven of Wands, it is something like there are opportunities that are coming in for you. For many of you, it's really just in communication. For others of you, it's in recognition that I was talking about, or achievements. Okay. But either way, like, this is going to help you cross this bridge and overcome the struggles, the opposition, the restrictions that you have been facing. Now, the Seven of Swords, I do want to get some more information on the Seven of Swords. Tell me more about Taurus's opportunity. In your opportunity, this is kind of like, you know, what Spirit wants you to know that you can do, like how you can, like how you can focus on a solution, or like what action steps you can take to work through things in your life, or to overcome things, or to grab things, okay, or receive things. You know what I mean? Like this is the opportunity for movement on your part, and that's what this section is about. And I really like this because I feel like it really puts like our lives in our hands. And that doesn't mean that like everything is up to us. I understand that like we co-create with the universe, and the universe is, and spirit is in control of timing and everything. But at the end of the day, like we can take action steps, we can make decisions, we can, you know, move forward on certain things in our life. And so I always look for opportunities in my life, even when things don't go the way that I would like them to do, or I would like them to go. I think, what is the opportunity? Like, you know, what is a solution that I could focus my energy on? And that's why I like to pull this section, okay? But with that Seven of Swords, it can be denying yourself opportunities, because whenever I think about the Seven of Swords, I do often think of denial. It can also be lies and, you know, secrecy and, you know, just an element of escapism even. But let's go ahead and look some more and see what that Seven of Swords is about. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's more denying yourself an opportunity because of the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is going to be important for you to realize that, like I said, significant individuals or communication is coming in for you that is going to be important for you to take note of, okay? And if you don't take note of it, you could be denying yourself an opportunity. Can you tell me more? Give me some more context about this for Taurus. Yeah. Yes. Oh my goodness. Look, you got the Eight of Swords and the Three of Swords. Like you could hurt yourself in the process if you do not like grab this opportunity, if you do not like stay open to this communication, or if you do not maybe even see the bigger picture. I gotta be honest with you, because that Star card here, I do feel like things are falling into place for you and they're working out for you. But I am also getting the sense that like the Seven of Swords for me is that you could see the opposition, and maybe the oppositions that you would face in life, like you look at them and you think that they're so big, right? Like they're so challenging, and you don't know how you're going to overcome these things. So because of that, you don't choose to move in that direction. You don't choose to stand up for yourself. You don't choose to fight for yourself and what you want out of life. And I feel like Spirit is telling you, like, look for the possibilities, look for the opportunities as much as you can. It's kind of like this, okay? So if you're feeling really inspired about like kickstarting something in your life, and you're looking around at your life, like I'm a mom, okay, and I homeschool one of my kids. I'm gonna be a student. One of my other kids is in football, you know, and like, so I have a lot on my freaking plate. Like realistically, I have a lot on my plate, and so like, you know, I know what it's like to be super busy. And so, you know, say for instance, starting school, I could, in my mind, I could look at everything I have going on with being a mom and think to myself, there's no way I can go to school. Like, there's no way that I can do this because, like, I have all these other things that take my energy, and then I would give in to those oppositions. Okay, does that make sense? And so I feel like Spirit is telling you, what are the possibilities that you can look at? What are the opportunities that you can look at? And sometimes the opportunities is leaning on your support system, like allowing people to help you, allowing people to show up for you, not feeling like you have to do everything on your own, okay? Because if you don't look for the possibilities and the opportunities, you could essentially break your own heart because you are denying yourself certain opportunities, right? And I feel like Spirit wants you, and that little information about myself was really just more like me explaining the energy for you, but I feel like it's going to be different for everybody. And, you know, you could have a very full plate as well. And so looking at, you know, like looking at trying to kickstart something in your life or wanting to kickstart something in your life could seem sort of impossible because of all the things that you have going on. And so I feel like, though, I'm looking at the Six of Pentacles, you see how all these individuals are like unified, like they're trying to reach the same goal, or they're all supporting each other. Like teamwork makes the dream work, you know? So I feel like this is about you recognizing that you have people around you who are ready and willing and open to support you and help you along on this journey, and that you don't have to deny yourself opportunities in your life just because you've got a lot you're juggling. Okay? Because I feel like it's just going to be really important for you to look at like how you're keeping your own self stuck in your mind. Okay? And how that could ultimately lead to you breaking your own heart, Taurus. Okay? Because I feel like, look at this gorgeous energy. Oh my gosh. I just saw the most beautiful imagery. Do you see how like this gorgeous like golden thread, sparkly thread is like wrapping around these sunflowers? It's wrapping around this individual who has a sunflower. Like, to me, that's like synchronicity and unity and like, you know, just this like we are all one, supportive energy, and like, you know, the light that wants the best for all of us, all of that stuff, right? Like that's how I see that energy. And this person right here has a bow and arrow. And I feel like where you direct your energy, where you direct your focus, okay, is going to make all the difference. Are you going to focus on seeing the opportunity? Are you going to focus on seeing the support around you, seeing how things are falling into place for you? Or are you going to focus your energy on the challenges? Are you going to focus your energy on overcoming, like crossing the bridge, like getting to the other side? Or are you going to focus on like this water and how you're stuck and how, like, okay, this imagery, like this individual, this kind of looks like a self-made bridge, right? This individual could have looked at this river like, well, I guess we can't cross, you know, that's the opposition, right? Like, I guess we can't cross, you know, like, I guess we'll just turn around and go back. Or like this person built this bridge here and found a way to get to the other side, right? And that I feel like is what is going to be important for you to really take a look at. Like, are you choosing to look at the obstacles, the, you know, the oppositions in your life? I keep saying oppositions because I feel like that means like forces that you see that are working against you. But just because you feel like certain forces are working against you does not mean that there are not forces that are working for you. Okay, so remember that. And so I feel like Spirit is trying to say, I feel like I'm just reiterating the same thing. Spirit is trying to say, look for the opportunity or keep focusing on the obstacles. The choice is literally yours. But here's your advice. You know what I mean? And your advice, I feel, is this High Priestess. Trust your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you towards the opportunities, is guiding you towards the support, is guiding you towards things developing for you. Seeds that you're planting, developing for you. Okay, the right people coming in your life at the right time. Like, Spirit is guiding this way forward for you. I got another message, like in terms of, say, for instance, if you've been trying to date people and like you just keep running up against a brick wall, like you're not finding anybody good and you're just like, what's the point? You know, and you've been looking for love, but things just haven't been working out. And you just see like the oppositions, the restrictions, the barriers, the obstacles, right? And I feel like Spirit wants you to know, like, don't give up, because actually there is a golden opportunity for you, something that could really grow and develop. You just got to look for the possibilities. Okay. So that was a lengthy message. Don't break your own heart, Taurus. Okay. What is working out for you is that 9 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. So for me, this 9 of Pentacles, she's kind of like, she looks like she's going tra-la-la-la-la. Like she just has no freaking worries, right? Like she is happy, she is supported, she is feeling stable and secure with herself and all that magical stuff, right? And look at, you notice the High Priestess is between that and the 10 of Wands. So for me, I feel like, once again, you can see all the burdens and the challenges and all of that stuff, or you can see like this glorious, like tra-la-la energy, okay? And that is all going to come down to your own personal intuition. But anyway, this is about what is working for you. Now, because this 10 of Wands, this person does look liberated, like this person is walking away from the burdens. To me, this is a major challenge that you have been dealing with. And I'm not talking like all of them, okay? Because, you know, we always have some sort of challenge that we face. That's just kind of life. But I do feel like a major challenge that you have been dealing with is coming to an end. Like it's this cycle is closing out. You are going to be feeling like you are doing a lot better. Okay. That 9 of Pentacles, it could even be like more money coming in for you, even, or you're just feeling like you have more money, you know, like your bills are paid, you have more expendable income at this time. But so to me, this is working out for you because you are, you know, you are going to overcome the burdens that you've been dealing with, or at least a major one. Okay. I want to say another thing though about the High Priestess, because the High Priestess can also represent secrets. Okay. And so for me, I do feel like there can also be like, even if you like, for some of you, you know something is coming in, okay? Like you know that there is some sort of successful opportunity for you this week. Others of you, you literally have no idea. You could be getting intuitive nudges that something is going to unfold for you this week, but you actually have no evidence of it in your physical reality. And so I do feel like there could be a sudden, with that Tower, there's something that suddenly uplifts you and helps you overcome these burdens and these challenges that you've been facing right here. Like I said, it could be more money. Or it can also be just something that's going to uplift your confidence, help you feel better about yourself. I will say for some of you, like if you're single, tell me more about that. Tell me more about if this is about like Taurus being 2 of Pentacles. Okay, very interesting. So for some of you, if you are single, that 2 of Pentacles can indicate that, you know, there's the Ace of Pentacles. There is a person that unexpectedly comes into your life. You could already be talking to another person, like just chatting with a person online, that kind of thing, with like these energies that we talked about. But there's another individual that comes in for you, and that's the one that's going to end up in a relationship. You're going to end up in a relationship with. Yeah, because I'm looking at all this like Mercury, Page of Swords, this Gemini energy, and then I'm looking at like the Hierophant with the Ace of Pentacles and this profound relationships, as if they're like two, like each one side of the 2 of Pentacles, right? So anyway, those of you that are single, there's an unexpected individual that you could communicate with this week, that you could communicate with this week. And this actually could really unfold for you into a profound relationship. Yeah, so it looks like a lot of things are just like working out for you this week that you have been worrying about and stressing about. You are going to see a lot of major transformations this week, and like you're on the other side of a storm. Yeah, look at this. Storm is on the bottom of the deck and Wish is underneath that. So Yeah. Yep, exactly. Okay, so we're going to get something different today in terms of your closing oracle message. I've got this subtle body oracle deck, so we're going to take a look at like what you should focus on within your own body or your own spirit, your own chakras, whatever. So let's go ahead and see. What should Taurus focus on this week? You have the metal element, deflecting negativity and transmitting positivity. Like, oh my gosh, if that did not just confirm the entire reading that I just gave you, I don't know what. Like, seriously. You have the 10th chakra, grounding and nature. That's right, Taurus. It's time to ground yourself, okay? With this Mercury retrograde, going on right now and everything else in the cosmos, it's a pretty big month in terms of astrology, but literally at this time I cannot draw anything to mind in terms of dates. I do know on the 19th we have the Jupiter and Uranus square, but I'm going to cover that for next week's reading. But anyway, so with all of this energy, you may really just need to ground yourself so you can get more in tune with your intuition. For me, I find that my intuition is so much stronger when I meditate more or I get out in nature and I just center myself, okay? That's when I seem to be a lot more in tune with my intuition. And then you also have the 8th auric field, interdimensionality and time travel. So for me, that could be like jumping timelines. It can also be like things that you're prophesizing things in your dreams. And that's another thing with this high priestess and this intuition. Like, you're having dreams at this time that are giving you an indication of what's about to happen for you in the future. So you honestly, if you are not getting enough sleep, these two cards can mean that you really need to get more sleep. With the metal element, I mean, there could be like heavy metals or that kind of thing, but I also know like copper. I don't know specifically what copper does for you, but I know it's supposed to be really super beneficial. So I don't know if there's I've seen like these things that you can use that help like ground and center your energy using copper. So if that interests you in any capacity, you can look those up. Like, there are these things that you like push your thumbs on and like you hold them. I think that they're really cool. I do not personally have one, but and then you have liver meridian on the bottom of the deck, which does talk about planning and action. So you have a lot of that type of energy for you at this week. But like I said, for you personally, Taurus, like the plans and the inspiration and the action that you're going to take based off the inspiration really seems to come to you through your own intuition or through your dreams or through really just tuning into yourself and deepening your understanding of what you want to align with or what you really want. And that's the thing too. I feel like you honestly may have been very confused about what you want. Like, you're just not really sure. And that could have been blocking your ability to take action steps. But I am getting the sense for you that things are really starting to fall into place in terms of understanding what it is that you want through like connections, networking, meeting the right people, opportunities just falling into your lap at the right place and the right time, or you running into certain people or meeting certain people, strangers at the right place at the right time. Like, you know what I mean? Like, things just seem to be synchronizing for you big time this week. So pay attention, okay, to your dreams. And like, if you have trouble remembering your dreams, so what I used to do is I would get up and I would get my journal out and I would do stream of consciousness writing, where I don't even think about what I'm writing. I just write and write and write and write and write. Okay. And I would do that after having a dream, and just like whatever little bits and pieces that I remembered, I'd start writing about them, and then I would just flow with it. The other thing, if you don't like to wake up first thing in the morning and write, if you're not a morning person, you can grab your phone and go to the voice recorder, and you can record everything that you remember before you even get out of bed, okay? go back and listen to it later to see what the messages are for you in terms of your dreams and what was coming through for you the night before. Okay, so that's what I have for you, my beautiful Taurians. I will see you next time. I love you so much, and bye for now.